Today's episode is about the 7 best Muay Thai gyms in the south of Thailand.
I came to Thailand for the Muay Thai, but I stayed for everything else. The food, the people, the pace, which is somehow fast and slow at the same time. One minute you're eating street food on a tiny plastic chair for $1, the next you're sweating your soul out in the brutal heat or zipping in and out of busy traffic on the back of a moped. So for the next few months, I'm traveling the entire country. Mountains, islands, small towns, chasing good food, better stories, and the kind of workouts that earn you respect from the locals, and maybe a second bowl of noodles. No plan, no filters, no fake smiles, just real life, and I'm bringing you with me. So subscribe and come along for the ride. This is Food, Fitness, and Fisticuffs, Thailand edition.
All right, my friends, I have officially left the south of Thailand, and to be quite honest, I'm pretty bummed out. I really like the south. The people are kind, the pace of life is slower, the food is good. It's actually spicier than the rest of Thailand, which I like. There's islands and beaches and mountains and everything you need. So I've actually decided that after this trip around the entire country, I'm going to move to the south of Thailand. But that's not what this episode is about today. So I'm on a train. It's about a 4.5 hour train ride, maybe 5 hours. It's called the Ordinary train. It's got these ceiling fans. The windows are open. There's no AC. You've got a lady walking up and down trying to sell you chicken and rice, which is awesome. And that's about it. Keeping in mind, it's almost a 5 hour train ride for 44 baht. That is about $1.20. That's insane. But today's episode is about the 7 best Muay Thai gyms in the south of Thailand. Now, disclaimer, this is based off of my experience. I don't even think my opinion on this really matters. I went to a ton of Muay Thai gyms. In fact, I've been to close to 30 Muay Thai gyms in Thailand alone. And I went to around 15 of them here in the south. So I chose the 7 best ones I think are worth going to. So if you're planning on coming to Thailand, especially the south, maybe this video will help you out. This is just for informational purposes. This doesn't mean anything. And I mean no disrespect to any of the members or gym owners. If you're on this list, it means I think people should come to your gym. Okay, so if you get a lower score on something, it doesn't mean anything personal. It's just what I observed. All right. So I do have a scoring system. It's based on the facilities, the cleanliness, class structure, and coaching quality. And the scoring system for each category is a 1 to 5. So the best score you can get is 20. And by the way, guys, I'm a nobody. I've been training Muay Thai for a long time. I'm very passionate about it. I love the sport. I love the arts. I love the craft. I love the history of it. But I'm not a professional fighter. I've only fought 3 times. In fact, I was supposed to fight a 4th time, but then my opponent no-showed. And that was about 12 or 13 years ago. I've been training a lot. And Muay Thai is a huge part of my life, but take it for what it is, okay? So this is for informational purposes, simply to help you make an informed decision about where you could possibly train in the south of Thailand. So the first gym on the list is Lanta Muay Thai on Koh Lanta Island, which honestly is the place I'm probably gonna move to. So I got completely humbled. I walked in there to a class, started shadowboxing, and one of the coaches came up to me and said, "Beta Muay Thai, no kickboxing, you beta Muay Thai." And he pulled me aside and just broke down absolutely everything. Just absolutely everything. You see, I've been doing striking for a long time, but of course, training in the West mostly, I learned a lot of kickboxing. Muay Thai too, but not traditional Muay Thai, and he saw that. So he came over and he fixed everything, and I was getting a little frustrated at first, but then I said, hey, you know what? I'm here to learn. And I had to humble myself, and it absolutely humbled me. So much that I got a private lesson with that coach a couple days later. So anyhow, the facilities were great. I like the layout. So I'm giving the facilities a 4. It's tucked away from the main street in Koh Lanta. Koh Lanta is pretty small. There's no big town there or anything. And I thought it was really cool. So facilities get a 4. You can tell that they've mopped the mats in between classes, wiped down the bags, the pads. Pretty clean gym. The class structure, which is really important. If your Muay Thai gym does not have a class structure that you understand, and there's no real point to it other than just a good workout, it's probably not a good Muay Thai gym. However, Lanta Muay Thai, I'm giving a 5 in terms of class structure. I knew exactly what we're getting at and exactly what we're doing in every moment and why. It was awesome. And coaching quality, also a 5. I mean, that coach alone just gave this place a number 5. So overall, Lanta Muay Thai gets an 18 out of 20. And next up we have Dragon Muay Thai, which is just across the street and down a little bit, probably a 3-minute walk from Tiger Muay Thai. So Dragon Muay Thai, full transparency, I did not join a class. I watched a class and then I hired a coach for a private lesson because I heard that it is much better that way. And it typically is in most gyms you go to, not always, but typically. So Dragon Muay Thai, it looks cool. It's another outdoor gym, as most Muay Thai gyms are. One of those places you walk by a small back street and you hear the screaming, the pad work, you hear people breathing hard. And just the aesthetic is really cool. They've got awesome artwork on the wall in there. So I'm giving the facilities a 4. It actually surprised me because what you see from the street, you walk in, you're like, okay, this is cool, it's a decent size. But then I went to the bathroom and discovered that they share the building with another gym called Tiwa's Striking, which I believe is a boxing gym, but equally as nice. So it's a huge facility. So the facilities gets a number 4. Cleanliness, it wasn't dirty, but it wasn't as clean as some other gyms I've been to. So that's a 3.5. Again, if it was like a 1, I'd be worried about staph infection or ringworm or something. It was nothing like that. 3.5 is just your average cleanliness. Now, class structure, from what I observed in the class, I'll be honest, I didn't quite understand the objective, but to be fair, once again, it's high season. They had a ton of students in the class, and it seemed like just the coaches were like, hey, we're going to do what we can with this many people. We can't give that much attention to people because there's so many. So they're a little overwhelmed. So class structure 3.5. And coaching quality, based on the coach that I got for my private lesson, definitely a 5. I mean, he assessed me. He broke everything down. He fixed things. He taught me kind of new little tweaks and adjustments, new combinations I would have never thought of, and new setups. So overall, Dragon Muay Thai gets a 16 out of 20, and that is in Phuket and Chalong, Phuket. ขอโทษนะครับก็นำแข็งครับ
โอ๊กน้ำแข็ง
ใช่ครับเท่าไหร่ครับ
30 บาทค่ะ
30 บาทโอเคโอ๊ยขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับครับ All right, I got my coat.
But Ethan, I can't believe you're drinking sugar.
Look, shut up, dork. If you trained hard enough, you'd know that you actually need sugar for performance and recovery. Coke does a body good. Man, I should get sponsored by Coke, actually. I talk about it a lot in my videos. Coca-Cola, if you're watching. Yeah? Next gym that's up is actually not a very famous one, and I think it should be. It's just called Kru Bird Muay Thai. Kru Bird is the person who runs the class, who owns the gym, who lives in the gym, and who only does private lessons. Now, Kru Bird is a very experienced coach, and I could immediately tell he is very good at his job. He's very thorough. He will not just give you some kick-ass workout. He wants to make sure you know how to move, how to read. He wants to improve your fight IQ. So I took a Muay Baran class there because I love Muay Baran. If you're not familiar with Muay Baran, check out my Muay Baran episodes. It's basically the father of Muay Thai. Because Muay Thai is a sport, right? Muay Baran is the ancient battlefield art that birthed Muay Thai. So Kru Bird's facilities are a 4. Really cool layout. And his house is kind of like right in the middle of it. It's cool. Cleanliness, also a 4. Class structure, definitely a 5. And coaching quality is like a 6. It's off the scale. His coaching is awesome. I really connected with him. And I could really tell that he was very precautious and very particular about what he taught people. He was able to do an assessment and meet me where I was at, which is absolutely crucial when it comes to getting a coach. Instead of getting random things thrown at you just for the sake of, he was very particular in what he taught me, and I knew exactly why he taught me it. So overall, Kru Bird Muay Thai gets an 18 out of 20. He's awesome. And by the way, he has a killer YouTube channel called Mohawks and Muay Thai, because he's an old punk rocker like me, and he's got a mohawk. Really cool channel, really cool guy, and not a crowded class because you only do privates there. So if you get a chance and you want to get some private lessons in for Muay Thai or Muay Baran, definitely go to Kru Bird Muay Thai. And by the way, he's been training his daughter, and she's on her way to 1 championships or just to 1 fighting. She's really good. I've watched her fights, and it is beautiful, flawless, very technical, super cool. I cannot say enough good things about Kru Bird Muay Thai. Definitely worth a visit. All right, next up we have Khunsuek Muay Thai in Ao Nang Krabi. So, a very Instagrammable gym. Absolutely beautiful facilities. It is a massive Muay Thai compound, 4 stories, and they're adding on to it when I was there. They have a beautiful hostel to stay in. There's a cafe. They've got a pro shop, multiple levels, and the gym itself overlooks the mountains, the sea, and the islands, and the beach. You see a lot of very, very popular Instagram reels from that gym. So the facilities are a 5. Cleanliness, also a 5. I mean, a gym that size, they have, again, an entire team cleaning up, just making sure everything's the way it should be. Class structure, again, very big classes. It was pretty good. Sometimes I felt like some things were a little bit random, and I almost don't want to say that because I know there's a method to their madness, but I just felt a little lost. Not like I don't know what to do. It's just like, well, why are we doing this right after this? And there's no real explanation. But still, a 3 is a good score. And then coaching quality, 3.5, 4. The coaches were tentative. They're very energetic. They gave everyone the attention they deserved, and they showed up. They were watching for mistakes. So I'm going to say a 4. So overall, Khunsuek gets a 17 out of 20. Another really cool thing that they did is they do it once a month, and I just happened to be there that week, is one of the Muay Thai classes, they actually take you down to the beach and just give you a little bit more like conditioning, shadow boxing and drills on the sand as the sun sets. It was really beautiful. It was really cool. It was a good kind of bonding experience with the people there. So yeah, 17 out of 20. Khunsuek Muay Thai is a good gym. If you're looking to fight, maybe you don't want to go there. I don't know. You probably want to communicate with the coaches there. I don't know if they're producing fighters, but it's definitely a great place to go learn Muay Thai and spend some time. And next up, we have Lamai Muay Thai on the island of Koh Samui. Koh Samui is a very popular tourist destination, and there's a reason why. It's a beautiful place. There's a lot of things to do, good food. Prices are a little bit higher because they know tourists are going to go there. But Lamai Muay Thai, Haggerty trains there. It's a really good place. They've produced some good fighters, and they still do produce good fighters. Now, the facilities, I'm giving a 5. Really nice facilities, really cool. You can also live there. I think they do the DTV visa, so you can get your Muay Thai visa there. Cleanliness is a 4. It's a pretty clean gym. Definitely wasn't worried about staff or anything like that. Class structure, I really liked it. I knew exactly what I was doing and why. A lot of repetition of the basics and a lot of explanation as to what we're doing and why. So class structure, definitely a 5. And coaching quality, I'd give it a 4. There's a ton of coaches there. I think there were 7 or 8 coaches there for 30 or 40 people. I noticed that they were posted up in all corners of the gym just watching people. Okay, so if you were doing something wrong or you were slacking, they would step over and correct you or tell you to pick up the pace. So overall, Lamai Muay Thai, I definitely want to go back to Koh Samui and maybe spend a month there and train every day almost at Lamai Muay Thai. So 18 out of 20. Really good score, really good place, and fun coaches. I mean, I hung out with some of the coaches and the other fighters, the people there. Really good environment, good atmosphere, and a really good location. So 18 out of 20 for Lamai Muay Thai on Koh Samui Island. And next up, we have Diamond Muay Thai on Koh Phanang, which is not far from Koh Samui. It's another island. It's about an hour-long ferry trip. Koh Phanang is a beautiful island. Again, it's a little bit more Thai. Tourists do go there, but it's not as touristy or pricey as Koh Samui. Diamond Muay Thai, really cool, really welcoming place. They have these really cool bungalows you can stay in at the gym. They might do the DTV visa too, the Muay Thai visa. I'm not sure about that. If you want to go there, definitely make sure you look into that. But overall, the facilities, I'm going to give a 5 because it was super cool. It just looked like the people who were staying there were having a great time. They're taken care of. There's a pro shop there. And also the community, the coaches, like it's family run, I assume, they lived there, right? They had some chickens and some animals there. Really cool to see. Now the cleanliness also really good. 4.5. I wasn't worried about any kind of infection. You could tell that they wiped things down nice and clean. Class structure was a 5. I took away some great things, especially in the clinch. And they had some really good drills where one person's boxing and the other's throwing kicks and vice versa. I think that's a really good drill to practice occasionally to kind of keep you on your toes and see things coming and practice one skill. And the coaching quality, I'm giving a 4, which is a great score because there was a lot of people there, but they definitely managed to pay attention to everybody. So overall, Diamond Muay Thai gets 18.5, 19 out of 20. Definitely a place I want to revisit, and I definitely will. So you can see now we're getting close to the end. The better gyms, better, quote unquote, in my opinion, based off of my personal experience in a very short amount of time, are coming towards the end here. So we've got one more gym, and it might surprise you what it is. It's in Phuket again. So make sure to stay tuned and watch that. But first, give yourself a minute, pause, like, and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications because it really helps the channel out. Okay, so the last gym we're going to talk about is the one I personally think is one of the best. Okay, right up there with Diamond Muay Thai and Lamai Muay Thai. It's in Phuket, and it's kind of a newer gym. I think it's 3 or 4 years old, and I believe it's owned by an American, but the whole staff and the coaches are Thai. It's called Yakyai Muay Thai. A wonderful place. The facilities are really cool. It's big, and you get that kind of old school martial arts gym feeling. There's some wooden paneling in there. There's trophies and pictures and uniforms of like Muay Baran. Yeah, I thought it was just a really cool looking place. It's also tucked away. It's technically on the fittest street in the world in Chalong in Phuket, but it's a little further down the path. And I think that's cool. It's tucked away a little bit. It's a little quieter. You're not struggling to hear the coach because mopeds are driving by and revving their engines or anything like that. The cleanliness, definitely a 5. Super clean gym. Class structure, also a 5. Really cool. I did have a little bit of struggle there that some of the people were kind of mixed in with more advanced trainees, and that's okay. If I had one criticism, it would be maybe separate some of the trainees a little bit more, but it's not a big deal. I mean, if you're new and you train with more advanced people, you're only going to get better. So not such a big deal. So class structure is a 5, and coaching quality is a 4. I also got a private lesson there, which was great. The only reason I'm not giving it a 5 is, honestly, I learned some stuff, but I felt like I maybe would have gotten a little bit more, but still 4 out of 5 is really good. So Yakyai Muay Thai gets a 19 out of 20. I think you should definitely go there. Really cool staff, fun trainers, right? The coaches there, they take their job seriously, but they're also having fun and making it fun. So you're not, intimidated, especially if you're going to Thailand and you're kind of new to Muay Thai and you're worried maybe you're going to get hurt or you're a little intimidated going to a class for the first couple times. They make you feel at ease there. So that's really cool. So overall, Yakyai Muay Thai, super awesome gym in Phuket. So once again, all of the gyms on this list, I believe, are definitely worth visiting and training at. So hopefully this helps you make your decision about where to train in the south of Thailand. Not that the north is bad. I've never been there. I'm actually on my way there. Or Bangkok. There's amazing gyms absolutely everywhere. And full transparency, there's gyms in Phuket and all over the south that I didn't even make it to that I'm sure would get really good scores based on my experience and opinion. So all of these gyms on this list, definitely worth visiting. So hopefully this helps you choose where to go. My advice would be this: if you're looking to come to Thailand and spend a little bit more time training, make sure that gym can offer you the 6 or 12 month DTV visa at this moment in time to spend 6 to 12 months training there. And also maybe look around if there's something interesting outside of the gym and Muay Thai in the area that you want to be in. That's also important. While you're going to be training a lot, you still probably want to get the most out of your experience in Thailand and check out some waterfalls or parks or beaches or mountains or something like that, elephant sanctuaries. So all these gyms are great. Higher scoring ones, Lamai Muay Thai and Koh Samui, Diamond Muay Thai in Koh Phanang, Yakyai Muay Thai in Phuket. But again, Lanta Muay Thai is great. Kru Bird Muay Thai is awesome. All of these gyms on this list are absolutely worth you visiting. So if you have any questions, you can always ask down in the comments. because I know a lot of you want to come to Thailand and you're not sure about where to train. So hopefully this helped you out. If you haven't already, check out some of my other videos on my top 10 tips about training and traveling in Thailand. That can definitely help you out. There's some things that you might overlook and maybe even regret if you don't follow those tips. But overall, my friends, the south of Thailand is amazing. I'm definitely going to move there. I absolutely love it. And I'm a little bummed that I'm heading north, and I'm also excited. But I've got another few months worth of travel here in Thailand. So remember to like and subscribe, follow along. We're going to Bangkok just for a quick stop, and then we're heading up north, stopping at some amazing temples. I'm going to try and find some hill tribes actually to meet and spend some time with. We're going to go up to Chiang Mai, Pai, Chiang Rai, over to Udon Thani and Isan, Buriram, Khon Kaen, and then I have to decide if I want to go further south on the east side, because right now the conflict with Cambodia is becoming a little bit more dangerous, and there are 3 provinces that I was supposed to go to there on this trip to end the trip actually, but right now they're strongly advising that nobody goes there. In fact, they're evacuating people there, so I'm not going to risk my life or horrible injuries or terrible situations to make some YouTube videos for likes and comments. I'm going to be smart about it. So we may need to end this trip a couple weeks early because there is a war going on, and that is not good. All right, my friends, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.
Yeah.